topic is Beth Brinkmann Cianci and her work with the Equal Rights Amendment. Hello, America. My name is Beth Brinkmann Cianci, and I'm here to bring change to our nation. Change to our nation that has been due a long time ago. To use exact numbers, this change was brought to us in 1923, but the year is 1982. 59 years in the waiting. And what is this change I speak of? Equality of rights under the law shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. The 27th Amendment that America needs. Yet, this is such a simple concept to wrap our minds around, but why is it so hard for us to take this step? Why is it so hard for America to come together and unify under one system instead of two dual systems of males versus females? I'm here to reach out to you, America, to support the Equal Rights Amendment, because equality for all is what this nation needs. Now you may be looking at me asking who I am, but it does not take a politically important person, a famous person, or anyone like that. It can take a mother of two, one that knows what their rights should be. It can take a loving wife, one that works around the house, one that I fall under the stereotype of an American woman. I'm expected to clean, to cook, and to care for my kids. Yet this is what every single stereotype of woman that America has. And if you fall out of the range of that stereotype, you are frowned upon. We teach our daughters they must take home economics, while we're having our sons take business classes. Why are we requiring them to do that? I have two children, Mia and Matthew. And I want Mia to grow up in a world where she doesn't have to be scared to follow her dreams. She doesn't have to be quieted by the government. And I want Matthew to grow up to respect women and to understand that they are just as equal as him. My goal here is obviously equality, to give a woman a chance in this world. And there's some women, such as Phyllis Schlafly, who she does not believe in this type of things. She once compared the HERA, the Equal Rights Amendment, to communism. Now America, the land of the free, I'm here to tell you that it is very far from communism. I ask the women that support the HERA to raise up against this voice. I ask the women that are against the HERA to consider others. I'm not asking you to say, I support this, I will live this lifestyle. I'm not asking you to do that. What I'm asking you to do is the women that want to pursue their dreams, to not have to depend on the man, to not have to be scared of what her financial circumstance may be if she does not have a husband. See, I want these women that have their dreams for their careers, I want them to be able to go after them. And what I said, I'm not asking, if you don't support, I'm not asking you to personally accommodate to this lifestyle, but I'm asking you to give us the option to do that. The opponent argues that the HERA will split up the families. But 2 years ago, on Mother's Day, I participated in a march in Chicago. Thousands of us women gathered downtown, and the best thing was, all of us brought our husbands and our kids with us. This was to show that we are not splitting up and that we are stronger than ever with the feminist household. We are trying to show that marriage should never be viewed as a dominance, but rather as a partnership. We are trying to show that our sons and daughters, that they can work together instead of fighting against each other. That marriage is two people coming together to work side by side and not one versus the other. The other day I went to the appliance store and I was gonna buy a dishwasher. And I went up to the sales clerk and he said, well, where's your husband? And I simply said to him, well, he's at home caring for the children. And he said, well, you can come back to us when he gives you the permission to purchase this, and he gives you permission to use the credit card. I want to live in a world where I don't have to get permission from my husband. I want to live in a world where I can open my own bank account, where I can have my own credit card, and what I can do to what I need to accommodate for me. And as a member of HERA, the Homemakers Equal Rights Association, we all believe that women, especially the housewife, should be recognized and supported in society. Right now, I'm a housewife and I'm viewed as not having importance to our society. I'm viewed as not being intellectually smart or being able to support myself, especially in the courts. If we divorce, they don't look at me as an employed person. They look at me and expect me to just obey what my husband says. And you say that the ERA will split up families? Well, what kind of message are you sending if we're showing this male dominance is prominent in the household? Teaching our sons and daughters that if a dad can't provide for the family, well, you're just on your own. I want to be able to go to court and to be able to be treated the same as if I was a male. Because when they look at us, they treat us as almost a completely different species. How can we expect a nation to fulfill its potential if we don't even allow women to fulfill their dreams? These are the types of questions HERA members ask, and this is what we're doing to change. We've started rallies, we have started marches all throughout Chicago, throughout Illinois, and now we're expanding to other states. We're working with other organizations, such as the National Organization of Women. And together we do all these things to promote ourselves, to show that we are unified, we are together, and that together we can make a change. And at first, we just started these in our communities, where we'd go around, we'd hand out pamphlets, we'd do what we could to make our voices known. But now, I think the nation is starting to realize that we could be so much stronger if we work together. Men versus women will not work any further. We call ourselves a democracy, but where is the amendment that secures our equal rights? Where is our voice in the system of government? And I'm here to tell you today that our voice will not be quieted by the sexism in this world. Our voice will not be quieted by men that fear a woman's power, and by a voice that women should never fear change. Our voice will rise above theirs and achieve liberty for us Americans.